no matter how you guys break up, if an ex hits you up and that ex has helped get you further in your life, you owe that person some type of help for whatever situation. Obviously, there's limits. Now, if I had an ex who really helped me, get my financial strategy together, and now, we might have been broken up for a few years, but I've used what they've taught me in my life to become a better person, and that person hits me up because they need a ride, a Uber, whatever the case may be, and I can do it, I'm doing it. Because even though we didn't work out, and it doesn't matter if you cheated on me, it doesn't matter if you lied to me, it doesn't matter what you did to me, if you have put something into my life you added value into my life that is now something that I benefit from after you, I'm gonna always try to help you in whatever way that I can. If you were an ex taking up space and time, you're not getting nothing from me.
Yeah.
Don't call me for an emergency. Don't call me for any, because you know why? At the end of and I know, and I do get it consciously, if something was to happen to them, I might feel, but not me. I won't feel responsible for you because you put yourself in that position. You were supposed to get yourself out of that position. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it.
I agree with that.
I think that makes sense.
I feel so good right now.
It goes on fire today.
I was gonna refute this statement, but I said I'm gonna just let it rock.
Yo,
because I was gonna say I'd be damned if somebody said I owed them a ride home because of what you did for me, XY, like.
No, I'm not saying that they say that, but morally you should feel that way.
You owe it to them. That's what you said.
Yeah, but I didn't
say you were proud of that.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that they said that. They didn't iterate that. I'm saying morally you owe that person. Like, regardless of what people do, this is where I will say, it sounds poetic. People make mistakes. And sometimes you're going to fumble the bag, and you might be the bag that they fumbled. Mm-hmm. But they have implemented some things in your life that you are now going to use for the rest of your life. That's a gift that keeps on giving. Therefore, you should give if ever they need. That's the way that I look at it. That's just me. I'm not saying you got to, but you should.
I think that takes emotional maturity.
I think I'm a very mature person at this point.
For sure. to be able to reconcile that in your mind, right? Because often, like, I don't owe them nothing. The person gave you the blueprint for your success, and you're going to be like, I don't owe you nothing. You ain't do nothing for me. Because that's the mentality a lot of people have.
Because the mentality is nobody actually has good partners.
But I think that I'm just going to throw it in there that everything you said makes sense depending on how we broke up. Like Marie said, if it was an amicable breakup, then there's like no love lost, no feelings hurt. I still fuck with you, whatever you need, I got you. But if it was a bad breakup and I don't know, you did something really fucked up to hurt me, I don't think that I owe you anything, no matter what you think that you did for me or whatever you probably did do for me. I just can't bring myself there. I don't even care if it's like emotional immaturity. I can't bring myself there to be like, okay, I'm going to help you, whatever you need. It's just not going to be in me to do that.
I didn't say you got to like it when you do it. I just said you got to do it.
Begrudgingly?
Yeah. You be like, you mother. All right, gotcha.
Hey, guys.
This whole butt.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but we want to give a big shout out to Germany. Heard that the show is going crazy, is on fire in Germany.
Yo, I've been trying to get to Hamburg for a minute.
What was that?
And we're giving a shout out to '𝗏𝗓 𝗧. Thank you.
What did Aaron say?
What did Aaron say?
I know you ain't say Heineken.
She did.
I've been trying to get to. I've been trying to get to. I've been wanting. First of all, shout out to Germany. We just heard that Germany's been doing great in terms of supporting us. Me personally, I've been trying to get to Germany for at least 3-4 years. COVID kind of threw a wrench in my plans, but I'm gonna visit Germany.
I've never thought about Germany.
Let's go to
That sounds like a good.
What is it?
A good time.
Oktoberfest.
It's in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Beers and sausage.
I don't drink beer. Has too much
like
estrogen.
No, but they
Beers
got
have too much
all
estrogen.
kinds of
Probably
beer.
not the beer in Germany.
Yeah, they
though,
drinking
maybe.
the high grade stuff.
Yeah, because them
Not the
Germans be
fuck
kind of
with you.
big.
Yeah.
Maybe my beard might fill in.
Patches.
Is there, ain't no shame in my game. You know what I'm saying? Does love die? I
don't think so. That's a good question. I don't think so.
I believe it
I
does.
think so.
Y'all are cruel. Love don't die with me. I
No,
told you
think
I love all
you
my
can
exes.
you can always have love for someone. You can always care about somebody, but when you were in love with somebody, that dies when your relationship.
No, not in love.
Yeah.
Does
Like
the
love,
love
for. So
die?
I guess
Yeah.
so what you're saying is right. Like I have love for that person. They could still, if they mama die, I'm likely gonna go to the funeral.
Yeah.
Like that.
If they get hurt, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna feel it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people don't expect that. I feel like people think that once you have an ex, that all communication, all like feelings, well, not like feelings, not like romantic feelings. Everything is just like,
Girl, you know that delusion is running rampant these days.
No, it's so crazy because honestly,
That delusion.
one of my little like childhood like little boos or whatever, he passed away in 2020.
Oh, no.
But his family and my family were really close. I went to a very small private school, and his grandmother was actually my elementary school principal, who me and my family still keep in touch with. So we were notified when he passed away, and my girlfriend had an issue that I was sad about it. Like I was like, am I doing something? I was like, should I not be sad? I'm like, I'm really sad about this. And it's not because like I used to, call this person my boo, and that was my like little boyfriend back when I was 11 years old. But like this person was somebody I knew for like so many years of my life. Like I felt like I had a right to be sad. And she was, I don't know if it was jealousy. It was kind of just like, well, when was the last time you spoke to this person? Like, I didn't think that you would be this like choked up about it. And I was like so confused. Like I was so confused.
I kind of understand what your girlfriend was saying. I'm like,
well, but she said their families were friends.
No, yeah, and I knew him for like majority of my life.
but like,
A human died. Like,
yeah,
That's
but
what I'm saying. Like, it didn't even really have anything to do about like me and him or when we were kids. Like, that was obviously a kid relationship. Like,
right.
that's not the point of why I'm sad. Like,
no.
sad.
I mean, like, how long were you sad for though? That's like, this is where
No,
I
it wasn't
need
like
context.
I was in like a constant depression. I found out and I was sad, and she was confused.
Like, if you were depressed around me for 2 weeks, and rest in peace, God bless their soul. But if you had an ex 10 years ago and they die, you haven't spoken to them in 10 years, and they die, and they pass away, and you depressed for 3 weeks, I'm like, why is it this much? Like, why is it this heavy? You know what I'm saying? Why is it this impactful for you now?
Bingo.
If my ex passed away, yeah, would I have an issue with her coming?
Her going to the
I would expect it.
Yeah.
Also, if my girl's ex dies,
This is somebody
Yeah.
that meant something to you. You probably know their family.
Right.
You probably know their friends. Their friends probably reached out to you to tell you like what happened.
Right.
I would expect you to be like, I'm gonna go and pay my respects.
Right. Or we can go.
Yeah.
well, it depends because hold on, guys, wait, time out.
Rico's gonna be that guy.
Time out,
They're not
time
getting
out.
back together.
It
Right.
Yeah.
What is
Like, what is the issue? They in the casket.
Because like,
going in the ground?
Right.
what?
I'm saying
Nah,
too
make
much,
sure
but-
that make sure he
cement on top.
Yeah.
Make
Do
sure
you,
he really
you
is.
need help lifting? Like, you need another one? I got you. I got a hand too. But my thing is like, it depends. Again, if this is an ex that even if you had a bad breakup, but this is an ex that was beneficial to your life, cool. But like you going, if my girl went, and she doesn't, but let's just say if my girl went to an ex's funeral that used to beat her, I would have an issue with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
If that person really was a dark cloud in your life, and you're
Would she go? Like, you think she would go?
Hold on.
for me, it's like you don't owe that person that much.
Even if
like-
she doesn't feel like she owes it, it is her decision whether she wants to go and say her final
That's true.
goodbyes.
I didn't say it wasn't.
That-
I just said I don't like it. I don't like it. Me, I don't care what her decision.
What
is.
is
I don't
about-
like your decision.
What about don't you like? Because the
Huh?
person is dead.
And we all will die, right? So like, so that's why it's like,
Really?
yeah, death is gonna happen to every one of us. So with like, I don't understand why is this big thing
To me,
You know what I mean?
Do you have a favorite ex?
I have favorite ex.
And God forbid something
Sis.
happened to them. You're not
But-
gonna go?
She was a great girl, though. It's different. You feel me?
It was a great, but if
No,
she was
if
a
it was
great
a-
girl, why y'all not
No,
together?
if it was, because that was me. That was a me thing. But if, like I said, if this was a guy who was a great guy in her life, you know, whatever.
Right.
Even if he was an average guy, I don't mind it. But I'm talking about sometimes people pay too much respect to people who were traumatic to them. And for me, maybe it's not as much emotional maturity, but for me, it's like you don't owe certain respects to certain people in certain
right.
instances. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of people who date people that's only holding them back for majority of their life, and then as the outcome from that person to resent their own life. And then they try to pay their respects because this person passes away is weird to me. Like, unless if it's a tragedy, I get it. Like, there's so many different,
But everybody does.
but everybody dies. I don't know why y'all wrapped up about it.
But
Like,
to me, it's like in a situation like that is very traumatic. Somebody that used to like hit on you, beat on you, whatever. But like I said, I feel like it would be up to that person if they felt like it was necessary for them to be there. It could be closure for them, closure on the whole situation. He's gone. I can move on and not have to.
you
worry
should have
about this.
been moved. You know what?
No, but-
Close you with that. You and the casket get close together and
That is
stay
so-
over
that
there.
is very insensitive. That's
Right.
mad insensitive.
I am insensitive.
I'm sorry.
I mean, really, if I'm invested in the side piece, I was just like, yeah, that's my.
No, but it's the
I done
same
already-
thing.
No,
Why is it
no.
different?
Listen, I done already lied about having a side piece. So if I got a side piece and I'm lying about it, I'm gonna lie about going to the funeral too.
Like if I died, like
why would I change? Why would I change it up?
if I died, I really think there'd be a lot of women at my funeral, right? And I know my girl would probably be like, damn. Like, so like I would rather just keep it like, yo, listen.
I'm gonna be at Rico's funeral like, ho, he did not even talk to you. Shut up and be respectful
Be
to
like,
his
we
girl.
ain't never seen your
Shut up.
name.
Yeah,
We
like
ain't never seen your picture.
Stop walking around here talking that mess.
just mind your business. Like that's what I'm saying. Just mind your
forbid.
business. Like
We're not minding our business.
you go into an energy that
point.
that follows you out. And then when that energy follows you out,
It's coming to your house.
it's coming to the house where the partner has to deal with it.
You're right.
Well, let me
And it's
tell you-
not fair to your relationship at that point. You know what I mean? So like even hospitals I can't go to. Like I just unless I really have to, I can't go to hospitals because mentally, emotionally, and energetically is not the same. I'm depleted or I'm in a whole different space. And if I have to bring that into my home where it's gonna fester, and then maybe I have a problem with my partner because of it, it wasn't fair to my relationship. So that's why it's like you gotta pump the brakes on certain things. You don't owe respect to everybody that you dated just because you slept with them.
I got a
Okay,
question.
well, hold on.
Let them
Give me-
go.
Give me 1 second.
Just because you slept
One,
with him.
why are they in the hospital? That's one.
They got into a car accident.
Two,
Yeah.
I don't think that it's the same thing as going to their funeral because they're still alive, right? So I know that me going to an ex's hospital room, it says to them, oh, she still cares. Oh, she's still checking on me or whatever. So
That's
I am
exactly it.
leaving room for them to
They
get
hit
up
you on
out that
Facebook.
hospital room
Mhm.
and hit me up like, yo, what's up?
What if they
Like-
say? What if they're saying they're expecting them to die? Now they're because these accidents.
Adding.
Right,
No,
so we build
but
a
I'm just
boy,
saying,
we
because
love
they-
it.
love to do that, bro. It's always a
You
scenario
adding
with him.
layers.
Because he's still alive, but he might die. Are you gonna go? Or you gonna wait for him to die?
He gotta
No,
do
when he's dead.
Then you go.
Sorry, because I'm saying that pretty like.
Feelings go.
Yeah, no, she's making an excellent point because it makes more of a statement to go and see them while they're still alive, while there may be a chance to rekindle something if they get well. So you're absolutely right. That's why you just gotta let them die first.
Oh, wow.
This sounds really no. This
But think
sounds
about
crazy.
it. Can
But-
you ex-
For real.
can you be in a new relationship? Well, we already know the
Mm.
anything's possible,
Would, right.
right? But let's think about it. Have we ever heard of a situation who someone probably went to a ex's, funeral or an ex's last words before they went on, and that made that person go into a depression?
I could see that.
and now the partner is dealing with a depressed person who's depressed over an ex, it's not fair to the relationship.
Mhm.
And that's why, like, I believe in something very firmly: out of sight, out of mind. And it's not always the best thing. Sometimes it can come off as insensitive, but it's also insensitive to my partner. If I know I could go through something and witness something that someone especially that I loved, right, for however long a period of my life, pass away or right before they pass away, and now I gotta bring that energy with me to my home, and I can't get over it. Now in my brain, I keep on thinking about the moments and the flashbacks that I had when they were alive. The only person suffering now, well, outside of myself, is my partner. And my partner did nothing wrong.
But doesn't that mean you just had a whole bunch of unresolved
Prior to
feelings
yeah,
before that?
that's true.
I think, but that's the thing. Most people do. I think most of the times, we always get into this point when we're dating somebody and we break up, right? And we find ourselves trying to work back at it because it's usually unresolved. Most breakups, in my opinion, are usually stem from one small thing that that accumulated to a big thing, and it became an impulsive thing. And then, you know, whenever somebody passes away or whenever we truly lose contact with them, we always have regret, right? Unless if there's, like, obviously different layers that we're adding. But then we have regret. And if this person wasn't a bad person to you, if this person was just a decent person in your life, you're going to think about it. If this person treated you right, but y'all just were at the wrong time, you're going to think about it. If it was a traumatic person, I don't think you would think about it as much.
So you crazy.
What? We going there together.
Come on. Oh, so now, wait,
Yo.
you ain't bringing drama. Don't be
Yo,
bringing
what?
that dead person. Hey,
Yo, your ex paid us? Come on, bro. Like, he looking out for us.
don't bring that into our relationship. Are you serious?
Money don't got a soul. All right?
No. That is. Would you say, Rico? That is memorabilia from your ex relationship.
But that's also
Memorabilia. This is
Yeah.
yours, not mine.
Nah,
I'm just saying.
that wasn't memorabilia. That's new money.
New money from an old person.
From an old person.
Okay, your ex dies. He left you on the life insurance policy.
He never took you off.
Okay, so
That's a lick.
Right.
Shit. I might hug his casket. Oh, thank you, bro. You know what? I never met you, but I heard you were a good guy.
you ain't shit.
I'm like, yo, open his hands.
You ain't nothing.
Rico's like, but we gotta pay our respect.
Yeah, like,
We gotta go. We gotta
Together.
Pay our respect.
I'll be up there with
Which
it, like
one
a
is his
eulogy.
mama?
I'll be up there. You hear me?
Miss Johnson, I'm sorry for your loss.
I'll be like, so
Mr. Johnson, I'm sorry for your loss.
Who are you to my
we,
son?
look, we never got to formally
beneficiary.
meet.
You ain't shit.
Oh my God.
But he looked out for me in a way that is indescribable.
Okay,
It's
guys.
the truth.
Is it true?
So,
Wait, do I have $1 million?
shut up.
All right. I might not need his.
But two is better than one.
I was about to say, if you already had $1 million, why would you not take another $1 million?
If I got 25, I'm good. You know,
I'm gonna add that
Bye.
to 26.
I would still take the $1 million. Like, what are you talking about?
Nah, 25. I'm
and
alright.
Amanda gonna steal a Snicker bar with a
Right.
with that pocket
And
full
we
of
still
money.
gonna be stealing from the corner
Amanda
store.
she's gonna be stealing from the casket. This is real gold?